my name's Aaron. Welcome back to my channel. How are you? I'm fantastic. I'm doing really well. And today I am reviewing, I think, the coolest name. I love it. I think it's incredibly inspiring, the name. I don't know what it smells like, but this is the God of Fire by Stephane Humbert Lucas. This is £175 for 50ml. The name, I want to love this. You know, I just really want to love this fragrance. The name is very cool. And I just think I'm in God of Fire. I mean, God, I could go mad with this. God of Fire represents the light in the world of darkness. If this is awful, I'm going to say, I'm going to read this. This sounds so exciting to me. If this is bad, you're going to see me have a temper tantrum. It's inspired by none other than the God of Fire from Aztec mythology. Oh my goodness. A freshness of mango, lemon, and ginger sits in stark contrast against the depth of oud and amber, which make up its heart, representing incredible strength, confidence, inspiring mythology. Base notes are oud, and then they're saying cyprol, which is called, I can never pronounce that word, so cyprol is 2 words, so oud and that, musk, amber, it's fresh, eau de parfum. Middle notes are blue cumarin. That makes no sense because cumarin's white. Jasmine, dry woods. Top notes are mango, lemon, pink, berries, and ginger. They really need to have this okayed by the perfumer, I think, because blue Kumara's white. Anyway, enough of that. Do we have our bottles of the God of Fire? Are we engaged with the higher self? Let's get testing. I love Aztec mythology. I live in Mexico a lot of the time. I love the culture, so anything Aztec. Of course, it's a direction I'm going to go into, but the God of Fire. I mean, if you've not been to Chichen Itza, I want to go on the solstice when you see this. Apparently, they got the steps, and this is done such a long time ago, and you can see the snake coming down the steps when the sun rises or goes up the steps. I can't remember. I mean, so interesting as a culture. So I am really wanting this fragrance to be super fantastico. Lovely metal cap. I love the packaging. I love it. It looks like a snake. Probably is a snake. I don't know. Let's look at the atomizer. I'm really wanting this to be good in case you can't tell. Nice. I mean, it's quite standard. Nothing spectacular about it. This is not what I thought it was going to be at all. Oh, no. I honestly thought it was going to be smoky, fiery, oudy, mystical. I thought that. I was kind of like, oh my God, this is going to be amazing. It's just a sweet, clean, ozonic, easy to wear, woody fragrance. I'm gutted, I gotta say, because of all that. And the bottle, I think, is so cool. I tell you right now, in this aspect, the fragrance doesn't match the name and doesn't match the snake and doesn't match this. And kind of, I put this on. Ethyl malta whipping you in the face, based on very clean floral notes. So it'd be a nitro musk like galaxolide. Hedione, not super strong. Leave your comments below if it's like super strong and all the rest of it. Ionone's been done beautifully. Aqueous ionones, it's got an aqueous note to it. The cedarwood, very inoffensive, which is a God of Fire. I would want it offensive. This is not the direction I would have gone, and then I wouldn't have given it this name. Slightly jasmine notes, which is the heady, another jasmine like raw material. Slightly kumquat note to it, so slightly fruity aspects. You know, the combinations of fruit molecules, ionones, not super radiant. It's got like a tea note to it, so it's like a sweet tea note, slightly radiant, slightly green note. You know, it's kind of like slightly here, slightly there, but not giving me a clear direction on where I want it to go. Linen notes, very linen-like, very clean, very easy to wear. On to my final thoughts. I'm so disappointed. I looked at the bottle, saw the snake, I saw the Mexican culture, and my second country is Mexico, and I kind of thought this was gonna be, and this has been sat there for ages. I thought, I'm gonna save it for when I'm sort of not jet lagged, you know, like when I can really sort of kind of get into it, and I feel really disappointed. It feels to me, it feels like designer. It doesn't feel like niche. I don't know if this is a niche, I don't know anything about it. You could put this in anything and call it anything. It's one of those, very easy to wear. It's got sort of that linen note. It's got that sort of tea note, that sort of green note combined with sort of ethyl maltol. It's got lots of aroma chemicals to give lisp, casmarin, nice and clean, sort of fruity floral. The wood notes are kind of apparent The name, I think the name is the coolest name ever. I love it. I love the snake, and this does not suit it. In my opinion, of course, I just feel really disappointed. I love it. I love the packaging. And if I saw this name, if I wasn't a perfumer, if this wasn't my job and I went out and I saw this, I would be like, I'm going to blind buy it, or I'm going to do this or that. And then actually to get it is disappointing and I wouldn't wear it. It's kind of nearly gone now. I had to spray it on quite a lot on my hand. The God of Fire, I'd have made this smoky. That's the direction I would have gone, like the God of Fire. I'd have made it smoky. I would have made it intoxicating. I've transformed myself into that forest around that sort of Chichen Itza and around that sort of mythology. And we are working on something to do with that at the moment. I kind of would have gone there with it, and I kind of would have completely gone there and used my imagination. And to me, it's not really giving. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. So disappointed. Feels so sad, and I really wanted more from this. And I think just because the name is cool, I think it just smells quite designer. It's not giving me the direction I wanted it to go. All that sort of spiel in it sounded so exciting. And for me, that's let it down. If it had a different name, if it had a different price point, if it was just this fragrance and something else, I think it would get much higher. But for me in this aspect, it's just not, it is such a disconnect from it. And I feel really, really disappointed. And as I said, I bought this with my money and I feel just gutted. I was really excited about this one. I feel let down. So there you go. I hope you loved that review. Thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating, interesting content, lots of moving hands, and lots of fragrance views. Hope you stay safe and well. See you soon.